The Holy Spirit has been talking to me a lot about perception and provision when it like our perception when it comes to provision. And one thing that he said to me last week was that peace of mind is the provision for a lot of people right now. And they are feeling stuck, confused, delayed, and wearied and grieved because their idea of what provision looks like is completely opposite of what the Lord's provision is. So, myself included, like when I think of provision, I'm like, Lord, I'm going through some things right now where I need you to come through in a particular type of way. Like I don't care how what vehicle it takes to get here, but I needed to get here. But what he was showing me is that weeks ago, last month, the enemy was using fear and anxiety and pressure to try to take me out as soon as I woke up for every day before I went to sleep. Like it was just trying to ride my back all day, all night. And I literally had to call and push and get into the spirit every single day, every couple of hours. Like it would try to spring back up. And I had to like really thank the Lord and just like, I just thank you that I can call on you to be my peace. I can call on you to comfort me like when I'm crying out and feeling so lost and confused. Like as soon as I get still enough, as soon as I get postured in a position to truly be able to receive from you, you come through. And it might not be financially, it might not be physically in the way that I need, but it really is because I was just bawling my eyes out and you gave me a word. Like for whoever this is for, like you are feeling stuck, you are feeling disappointed. But when you cry out to him, like I was just crying out to him a couple of days ago and I was just like, Lord, I feel behind. And he literally sent a message to me and it literally said, you are not behind. And it's just like that reassurance is the provision that I need to get through every day. The situation may have not changed, but him coming to tell me, to reassure me, to let me know that like I got you, I got it. And when I say even right now, I've been side eyeing the Lord since 2 days ago. I told him yesterday I wasn't going to talk to him because I'm like, Lord, I'm tired of you saying now and suddenly and swiftly because our idea of time is not the same. Like, don't tell me a now, a suddenly, because where is that? I hear you say now, I'm thinking like it's time for me to hold my hands out right now and like where it's at. But 1,000 days to me is only one day to you, so I was like, I don't want to talk to you. And yesterday he like literally was just like, yeah, like that's not gonna happen. But what he was saying is a lot of people are looking for the physical provision of like tangible money, bills being paid, specific things happening. And he's just like, peace of mind is the provision. Trust in me is the provision. Like faith is a currency. We know that. But he's like, I need your faith to be right now. And then he had me in Psalm 63, and that is where David is in the wilderness. And David is literally fighting for his life in a desert, running from Saul. So he's hungry, he's thirsty, and basically on the verge of death while being hunted. And every time he is crying out for God's presence. And God is saying, like, that is why David is a man after my own heart. That's why we say that about David. Because no matter what David is going through, he is calling out to the Lord. He's saying he calls back out to the Lord. He required God's presence as his greatest need, above his hunger, above his thirst, of like, I pant after you like a deer pants after water. He is saying, like, I need you, Lord. I need you. Like, I don't care about nothing else. I need you. But when we look at the Israelites in the wilderness, They too are hungry. They too are thirsty. They too are in need, but they don't call out to God like David did. Their heart was nothing like David's. They were complaining and murmuring. You brought us out here to starve. You brought us out here to die. Like, they were fault finding, Lord. They weren't even really seeking the Lord. They were seeking his hand. And the Lord is saying that, like, he is using the desperation to purge out the the need for him. Like, you don't need to be desperate for money. You don't need to be desperate for anything above me. Like, I can do all of that. I need you to need me enough. I need you to want me enough to know that I'm the sustainer. I'm the provider. And I feel like I wrote it down, man. Thank you. He was saying to me that even in the desert, David was in the desert, but his heart wasn't. And that is where a lot of people are going wrong right now, because their heart is in the desert. Their heart is thinking that that his heart wasn't in the desert, because not once did he present the circumstances as a way to downplay or diminish his view of God. But he always allowed God, his big view of God, to give perspective even to the circumstances. Like, oh, God can do that. God is bigger than, like, God is bigger than the bill. God is bigger than the problem, than the whatever. God is bigger than all of that. God can do it. And my faith is that if God is with me, that even if I have to go through it, I can. And that is where a lot of people are feeling right now. And he was even showing me that, like, even in the desperation, you are so desperate for God to come through, but as soon as he brings you through, you will go back to being self-reliant. And he is trying to wring that out of us, to wring the desperation of thinking that he is only able to fulfill this one thing, and then, like, he goes back into the clouds and, like, all right, well, call me again when you need me. Like, no, you always need me. I don't know. Like, it's just so much. I feel like, oh my God.